guess we're gonna do another one just to show you guys. Done playing with this car. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the next FC yet, but the plan for today is basically now that the insurance came to look at it, it's gonna take the whole car apart, like everything down to the bare chassis. Because I already told him I'll keep basically all the parts and just have to pay me out on basically on the rest of the shit. So I'm gonna start taking the car apart today. I have plans for some of the parts where they're gonna go to, but I can't say it yet because basically I'll ruin the surprise. But it's a lot of work I have to basically take out of this car. And there's a lot of shit. This advance is gonna basically make it harder to pull out. So you might end up seeing me cutting a bunch of shit off, like the floor. So let's just get to it already. So first thing coming out is all of this. Gotta get all that shit out of the car, and then basically focus on the interior afterwards. Basically, so far, the only thing I got enough of it is the intercooler and the piping, and you can actually see how bad this thing is already bent just by pulling those two parts off. So, coil rad toasted. This line broke because basically everything got pushed in this way. You can see right here the oil line is literally pushed in now because basically the whole frame is pushed in. The turbo's hitting the strut tile, which it wasn't doing before. And if you come back here, if you look. I don't know if you can see it that well, but basically the engine is literally tilted like this. So let's see how hard it's going to be to pull the rest of the stuff out now. We're going to pull the engine out and then do the rear end and then go into the interior and get everything out. So hopefully by the end of today, the car will basically be completely like, not gutted, we can see the parts are actually necessary for what we need for the car. And as payment, Q is getting most of the interior, right Q?
Yeah.
Or it's FC?
Yeah.
So the engine's out now. I'm gonna work on getting the rear suspension out, the diff down, and all the arms out. And after that, it's just doing the interior and basically then figure out what to do with the car. Not sure what to do with this thing yet. I'm not sure if I want to take it apart, see if it's good or not, but there's a possibility that engine's messed up because it sat in Texas when everything froze, and this engine did have water in the block, so it could have frozen and cracked. So I am gonna pressure test it and then go from there. 99% of the parts are already out of the car. The only thing I'm still having in the car is the computer and the harness. And the reason is because this thing is so bent that I can't get the computer out. So we managed to get the door open. You can see how bad the impact was. And the computer is actually pinched down there. So I have to like somehow figure out how to like tie something to here, yank this shit all the way out so I can pull this seat out still, pull the roll bar out, and figure out how to get down there and pull the computer out of the car. And after that, the hatch, because I have too many stickers on that basically I got from friends, and the sport model wing, and that's it. After that, put the car in the back of the shop, put a cover on it, and just basically just let it sit there because Q is getting most of the interior out of it. And after that, basically goes to the junkyard. So this thing is super sentimental to me, so I'm not gonna get rid of it because it has Tomoya sticker, my boy stickers. This guy just stole this shit in my car. It has all my boy stickers on this, so I cannot get rid of this hatch. I'm probably gonna hang it up on the wall or something. So at least I have a memory of the car, and maybe in the future when I get another FC, just slap this shit on it and keep going. So got everything I could get out of the car for now. Q's gonna handle the interior because he wants to put it in his car, but cannot get the roll bar out. So the roll bar is actually bent, and we're trying to get it out just to basically just put it in the car, see how we can straighten it out somehow. But it's literally just too far in there. So you can see right here how far the hit was, and that's a roll bar right here. And if you look down here, that plate right here is where the roll bar is bent. So this thing's not coming out. We somehow managed to pry the door open, not won't close, so we try to close it, won't close at all. So, rip. So sad. At least now I have parts to put into another car, and eventually into a new UFC if I find one. Right now, I almost had one. The guy kind of dicked around with me, so I just didn't get it. So we're just gonna hold out for it a little bit and see if we can find something else later. But at least I have all my parts now, and I just gotta wait on insurance now to tell me how much I'm getting back or how much I'm not getting back. Car's in the back of the shop now. Spent like about 2 hours getting the forklift out of the dirt because I got stuck. Gonna basically put everything back into the side of the shop, put all the shit that I took out of the car. So basically I'm just gonna show you the mess of the parts I pulled out of the car, which is a lot. So there's a lot of money sitting in the grass right now. So engine, not sure what to do with it yet. Still has a sick ass clutch on it, Clutch Masters E50 series. Figure out what to do with it later. Took the hatch out, full transmission already, Tommy. I had to spin those, they're still good. That's bent to hell. These might still be good. Taillights are good still. The manifold's good. Radiator is junk. Intercooler is bent. Dash is still good. So I managed to get the link ECU out of the car, how to basically pry the door open and pry the whole firewall apart to get the wiring out, and everything still looks good. So I just gotta test it, and hopefully nothing got burnt, and put in something else, get the car done. So I'm gonna put everything away now and go home because I'm tired and I'm sad because this thing came apart in a day and it took me forever to get it basically perfect.